Wolfram Alpha is an interesting site right now. I mean, it's been kind of characterized as a potential Google killer. I don't think it's a. We'll watch that. We'll see how that morphs. The bigger trend that I think you're talking about is what's called the semantic web, and I think that's in its very 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 early days right now. But when that gets going, it could be huge. And I think that that's a 3 to 5 year, maybe even longer time horizon as that gets going. So the semantic web is really on a couple of levels, and I'm just be honest with you, just beginning to get my head around it as well because it's pretty technical right now. It's the layering in of data inside of web pages that make it easy for machines to talk to machines and surface information for you that is relevant to what you're looking for in a way that the current structure of the web is not really capable of doing. And so I think that holds a lot of potential because on a very simplistic level, the search engines will begin to know what you're searching for and will imply meaning based on personalization, based on your search history, but also based on all this metadata of machines talking to machines. So in theory, if machines start to talk to machines and is sharing of information, the machines will be able to tell the search engines how they're being found, and vice versa, to make searching smarter for you and more personalized so that content you care about finds you rather than you having to go find it. And that's, I think, the beginning of the promise of the semantic web, but I'm not quite sure. I'm just starting to get my head around what the implications are for the PR and advertising community. I'm sure it will be big, but I feel like with that I have some time because standards have to come into place. It's very technical in nature right now. It's a pretty esoteric subject for a lot of people. And the developers need to start to embrace it. But I think the thing that it was telling, though, was that Google 2 weeks ago, if you have certain kinds of semantic data in your pages, Google now will start to recognize it. So, for example, CNET has put star ratings for all the products they review into the code of their entire site. So now, if you were to go and you were to go Google iPhone review, in addition to the data about the page, et cetera, the headline and the snippets now have something they call rich snippets that show you actually the star rating on the CNET review. And so I think that's because, and so I'm sure Yelp and other folks like that will open up and begin to make the semantic data available. So it's just getting going, but its potential I think is big.